Hey, what's going on, everybody? So I just want to say, hey, how's everybody going? See how everybody's week has gone so far. This episode is kind of special because I got my kids on it, so it's kind of cool. They did like their own version of tier list, so I feel it's kind of big now. Unless I don't know if they're big now, but I feel like that's a thing now. People are just doing tier lists left and right. So they did their own version of their own movie tier list and TV show tier list, stuff like that. But yeah, thank y'all for coming to the pod. Like always, you know what I'm saying? Twitch.tv/mellowfellowgaming, one word, no space. YouTube.com/MFG22. Hit that subscribe button so I can get more videos out, keep this thing moving, keep this thing trucking. And as you know, Saturdays or Sundays, I be dropping that last Ronin issues out. You know what I'm saying? So that should be coming out tomorrow or Sunday. But alright. This is me and my kids. Let's go. Hey, yo, what's going on? This is the Mellow Fellow excuse me, I already messed up. That was the old name of this podcast. This is the Mellow Podcast. How's everybody doing out there? We are good today. I got two lovely guests today. My children are here today to do, I guess,
tier lists.
Yes, their version of their own little tier list. They wanted to get on the pod, so I'm like, you know what? Let's do this. Your day off of school. Older brother's at school.
Happy Veterans Day.
So, happy Veterans Day. Thank you, kiddo.
Today's Veterans Day.
Yeah, that's right. Today is Veterans Day. Today is Friday, November 11th. All right, so y'all ready?
Yep.
All right, Mr. Aiden. What does your tier list consist of?
Cartoon. Well, I took some cartoon movies and TV shows, picked them at random, and put them in which tier I think suited them.
All right. So what is the S tier for?
Steven Universe the movie.
Okay.
Atlantis Lost Empire.
Okay.
Lion King 2. Mitchell's versus the Machines.
Okay.
Thomas and the Magic Railroad.
Okay.
And The Muppet Show.
All right. So let's talk about the first tier list. All right, you can jump on this conversation if you want to. Why did you put Thomas and the Magic Railroad as an S tier situation? That movie is horrible.
Well, it wasn't. Well, I think it was an awesome movie.
And also because I'm pretty sure it was Thomas the Tank Engine's first movie.
And it was.
Okay,
so
but
it does deserve some credit.
I'm not saying that it has to be. I'm not saying it has to be an F or G as Aiden has it on here. But it does not. S is like superior. It's an awesome, great movie. No, it's at least maybe a D or a C, I think. But again, it's your list. So, but Aiden, what's your A list for awesome?
Your own tier list, Dad.
Okay, in A tier we have Toy Story 1.
Okay.
Finding Dory.
Okay.
Ratatouille.
Ooh.
Cars.
Yep.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
And Turning Red.
Okay, I have another question now.
Okay. Super quick, you actually play some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, remember?
Now, is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the new movies, the old TV show, or the old movies? You didn't
I think the live action trilogy we watched that one time.
Well, there's two live action movies.
Well,
There's a live action movie from the 90s, which is 3 movies.
Yeah.
And there's a live action that we own upstairs, that's only 2 movies.
And we watched the first one, right?
We own the first ones. Those were all CGI. The old ones were all costumes. I do actually wore costumes in that one.
Oh.
What? Wow, way to break the Teenage Ninja Turtles magic.
So, this one you kind of have to figure. Unless you mean everything Ninja Turtle ever created. Because for Daddy, personally, Teenage Ninja Turtle would be an S tier. But that's Daddy, though.
Again, we should make
But for you,
S tier, Dad.
A, that's cool. All right, let's go to B for great.
We have A Bug's Life.
Sing
You know what?
2.
I respect that.
Sing 2.
I respect that.
Luca.
Okay.
Sonic X.
Okay.
Scooby-Doo 2.
The live action?
Yeah.
You've seen the live action?
You've seen the live action? Oh
I
my
think.
God.
And
The Lorax.
Illuminations, the Lorax.
You know what? I agree with pretty much this whole B tier.
Yeah.
Well, out of that whole B tier, which one is the most one you would watch?
I think any of the other movies in the B tier, I would probably rather watch A Bug's Life and The Lorax over.
Okay, you have a question, Ari?
Aiden, why would you put live action Scooby-Doo 2 in B? Scooby looks so scary. He looks like scary in those movies, like creepy.
Well, you have to remember, he's also CGI, so he's not really actually there.
Yeah, they were made like in the 2000s, so I can't really get all that mad. Okay, next tier.
Alright, kiddo. C. We're going into the halfway point here.
Yep, C is the good tier.
Okay.
We have Zootopia,
Okay.
Zootopia Plus, watch on Disney Plus.
Lion Guard,
That's actually
Okay.
a really good show.
That's actually, yeah.
Up,
Okay.
First 15 minutes.
Kung Fu Panda,
Yep.
Christmas Chronicles,
Mm-hmm.
Adventure Time, and Hercules.
Okay. I'm sorry. Hercules at least a
The
A
Hercules
for me.
cartoon movie was actually,
A for me.
in my opinion.
The Christmas Chronicles from Netflix. That's a very good movie. I could B. C's not a bad.
I think the first one wasn't that good, but the second one it was like maybe it deserved B or C.
Now, when it comes to Lion Guard, see, to me, when the show started, you guys were very small too when it started. I felt it was definitely an S tier kind of show, but as the show kept going, I will agree with you. It ended up in the C tier for Daddy.
Yeah.
So why do you think it went from S to C tier?
I don't think they knew where they were going with the story
Well,
after
honestly,
they did the first like 3
Well, the
seasons.
characters in the plot were good.
I appreciate how towards the end of the show they merged the Lion King 2 movie and the Lion Guard together. They added like Copa and Vitani into the story of the show.
Then they had to because they didn't know where else to go with the show.
Yeah. The final season was kind of bunkers.
Yeah.
Well, when you make a franchise
Heck,
and you give it a
one
show,
of-
you want to like
one of
merge
the
everything into a nice trilogy a circle of
Heck,
trilogy.
one of the side characters oofed.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it died.
He was saying it in a nice way.
Evil
That's all.
Scar.
He was saying it in a nice way.
No,
That's
the
all.
Queen of the Tree of Life.
Don't you remember?
Right, forgot that episode.
All right.
Rest in peace.
We're going to
Madonna.
D for pretty okay.
We got Toy Story 2,
Okay.
First Minions,
Mhm.
Finding Nemo,
Yep.
Shrek 1,
Yep.
Cars 3,
Yep.
The Santa Claus,
Go ahead. Give it one more.
The First Madagascar.
The Santa first. That is. You know, Dad's
Well,
not a big
honestly,
holiday person.
The Santa Claus movie, the first one, I think it was a little bit more directed towards adults. Because they mentioned Hollywood Wives.
So, Dad's not a fan of the holidays, but The Santa Claus is one of Dad's favorite movies of all time. So to me, that's an A or at least S. If it's not S, it's at least A tier.
So what about First Madagascar?
I don't really care for Madagascar, so
Yeah, I have like no care for Madagascar.
Most
no
of your
offense,
list here
if
for D,
Madagascar people
it's fine for me,
are
but-
listening to this, but we didn't really like the trilogy. I mean, it was okay, but
I forgot the title of the third one.
that's how you know it wasn't a good one, then. If you can't remember.
Yeah. I also wanted to what do you guys think of First Shrek?
I like First Shrek, but I feel like it was a little bit of a kids movie, but it definitely went.
But
more
the
towards-
language wasn't really saying any of that.
and,
Yeah.
in the second one, Puss in Boots does you know what? We'll just let you watch the movie
'Cause-
to find out.
Yeah. I also wanted
I think it's on Netflix or Hulu.
plus I
You
think
can watch
Cars
on Netflix or Hulu.
plus I thought Cars 3 was good, but
I think it was about
that Storm guy was kind of mean.
I
which-
mean, like, he almost killed Lightning McQueen in that crash.
Spoiler.
Oh, yeah. We shouldn't have spoilers. Sorry, guys. Spoilers. Oh, my
Well,
God.
first
Why
thing,
we not
it shouldn't
done
be
in
a
the
spoiler.
beginning?
All these
So
movies
sorry.
have been out for at least 5 to 6 years. Or TV shows. All right, Aiden, we are down to now. He went all the way to G, which he made his own tier list. So we're down to E, which he put as. So we have D as pretty okay, and then we got E as okay. Hit
Yeah.
me, Aiden.
we got and here we got Incredibles 2,
Okay.
That's just traumatizing.
Despicable Me 2,
Okay.
The Incredibles 1,
Okay.
Sing 1,
Okay.
Cars 2,
Okay.
Peter Pan 1, and
Okay.
Nightmare Before
I
Christmas.
thought you liked.
Excuse
Hold on.
Nightmare Before Christmas
Whoa, okay.
literally deserves to be
She's
an
going on
S
tirade.
or A tier. That was such a good movie.
Yeah.
Such a good
But
movie.
what did you say, though?
And the new book, I want that new
But
book.
all right, what did you say? It's his list,
Yep.
so you can't.
But still.
You can disagree. It's just his opinion. But hold on, I
I'm
agree with
planning
Cars
to
too.
watch Nightmare
Actually,
Before Christmas, guys. It's on Disney Plus.
The Incredibles is probably one of the best animated movies in a long time.
Yeah,
It's
but
at least a B,
When
in my
I
opinion.
First,
In my opinion.
I first watched Incredibles. The story was too complex for my little brain to understand, so I just don't really
No,
like it.
it's okay. It's sometimes it can be a little confusing. I understand that.
does anyone else think Cars 2 deserve to be in this tier?
Yes, Cars 2 is not at all a good movie.
Yeah, but I kind of like the spy plot.
I think they were just trying to be like superhero-y kind of, because around that time the superhero stuff was very big.
But I don't really understand why we only see Finn McNichol and Holly in just that one movie. We don't see him in the third movie or
Because
Cars on the
no
Road.
one cares about the second
short
movie, that's
series.
why.
Yeah, I mean,
Not even a single cameo.
but does anyone else think Despicable Me 2 was in this tier?
I don't remember. I know I've seen it, I just don't remember it. So I think
I
whatever
think
you
it was
agree
a
with is
very
what you agree with.
complex movie, so yeah, I think it deserves to be an okay.
Alright, now we're heading into the F tier, which he has as bad. Alright, hit it, kid.
We got Bambi 1 and 2,
The
Okay.
second one wasn't too bad.
Beauty and the Beast,
Yeah.
Despicable Me 1,
Okay.
Lion King 1,
Okay.
Shrek 2,
Okay, keep going.
Wall-E, and Madagascar Escape to Africa.
Very quick, how can you put Wally in that? Haven't you seen the sweet
Dad
little
doesn't like Wall-E either, so it's alright.
Sweet little
Yeah, I mean, the romance
Lion
kind
King
of...
1, yeah, I don't believe it should be down that low. It's definitely an A or B. Lion King 1 should not be down there, but again, your list. Alright, so I want to give everybody a heads up here. So, the F tier and the G tier, he put it mainly all like Disney princess movies. So, as most boys, most boys, you know how they are.
Sorry
they
if
don't
like
like that
any
stuff. So,
Disney princess actors are listening
So
to
that's-
this. My member
it's up.
isn't a
It's
fan of
whatever.
Disney
I don't really
princesses.
hate on him. I don't think he really feels that way though.
So, do you guys think Shrek 2 should be in this tier?
Shrek 2, no, it should be at least be a D or a C.
What about Beauty and the Beast?
Beauty and the Beast. That's more of a mom. I mean, it's an okay movie. I would put that as
The
C.
live action, I think the live action
That's another thing. You
was a little better.
when you do some of these movies, because they some of them do have a live action, you have to say which one you're doing, the live or the animated. Okay.
So, what do we got to say about Bambi, guys?
Oh, I hate Bambi all over the place. So
I think
I
the
would put that
second
at G.
one wasn't too bad. The first one, I think it was definitely really sad. Also, I don't believe that Gaston shot Bambi's mom. I don't believe that theory.
Gaston.
That Disney theory. I don't think it's true.
And where do you think? And what do you guys think of Madagascar Escape to Africa?
Like I said, I don't
Don't
really
like that
haven't cared for the Madagascar movies.
Okay. Now we're going to G tier, which he put as worst films in existence.
Oh goodness.
Again, his opinion.
And I'm gonna hit you guys up with.
Not
Hit
trying
me.
to hurt anyone to be
Okay, we got Wreck-It Ralph 1 and 2,
Ugh, why? But okay.
the Aladdin trilogy,
Okay, we'll talk about that. Go ahead.
Little Mermaid,
Okay.
Toy Story 3 and 4,
I actually agree with that.
Despicable Me 3,
I agree.
Shrek 3,
I agree.
Thumbelina, and the Bee Movie.
Have you actually seen Thumbelina?
No.
Then you
I've
can't-
read the
that should
original
be
book
a I
by
haven't
Hans
watched
Christian
movie.
Andersen.
Nah.
I have read the original book by Hans Christian Andersen.
But
It's actually very good.
what?
B movies, yeah, I can agree with the B movie.
I think I've seen like a Barbie version of the Thumbelina movie before.
Alright, so let's go back to The Little Mermaid. I mean, not The Little Mermaid, sorry. Wreck-It Ralph and Aladdin. Let's start with Wreck-It Ralph. 1 was a great movie. 2, I think it's just still like that because it showed all the Disney princesses
Well,
together.
I think I'm starting to get into a phase where I'm a little bit over Disney and into stuff like Minecraft and Pokemon.
That's fine. That should be another tier list we do.
That should be it.
A Pokemon
Yeah,
one.
we should do another tier list video.
Like all water Pokemon and stuff.
Yeah, we should do another tier list episode
Okay.
like this.
They should have like a.
But Wreck-It Ralph 1 should at least be at
tier list.
B, 2, maybe C. Now, Aladdin. Okay. The first one was a good movie. That's
the
a B.
first one, I think it should be in C.
The
or
second
D.
one was
The
probably
second
B or
one?
A.
I think the second one deserves A or B.
But I fully agree with the third one.
Yeah, the third
The
one
third one
kind of
sucked.
Yeah, it kind of sucked. Even though
The plot
Aladdin
was all
found,
over the place.
even though after 3 movies Aladdin found his father and like he and Jasmine get married, I still don't think it's really good of a movie.
And what do we think of Toy Story 3 and 4?
I agree with that.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not a fan of it, so.
actually.
yeah, I never really cared for
Not
the
trying to
band.
offend, not trying to offend anyone here.
Alright, so that was Mr. Aiden's TV/movie
Tier list?
tier list.
Have you
Alright.
seen the tier list on YouTube, Dad?
Yes, I've seen it. I actually have seen it. That's where you guys got the ideas from. And then I think that was a good idea for this episode. Because I'm going to be truthful with you, I had no idea what I was going to do for this episode. So the fact that you guys came up
Yeah.
with an idea
And I
was
don't
good.
think I ever really cared for the B movie.
So, Aiden, thank you for your list. We're going to take a short break, and then Miss Ariana will do her set.
Steven
All right.
Universe, rest in peace. Such a good show.
I don't know nothing about Steven Universe, but
It's a very
we'll be
good
back
show.
in a second. All right, I'm on love. Hey, guy, what's going on? Do you guys ever feel tired and you just want a nice little pick me up to, just wake you up a little bit, but won't drag you down right after you finish? Your energy's all gone. Go check out W.GG. Literally, I actually bought it. You know what I'm saying? And I tried. I'm like, first thing, the flavors are fucking phenomenal. One almost tastes like a Starburst. It's called Dub Slime. That's just ridiculous. But my favorite one is Galaxy Grenade. Has a nice sweet taste. It tastes a little berry-ish, little berry style to it. It's delicious. But you also go check out. Go to W.GG. And if you use my code MFG22, you get 10% off your order. All right? Thank you all once again. Again, W.GG. Use code MFG22. Welcome back, everybody. So now we're doing a tier list by my lovely daughter, which it was her birthday this past week. So happy birthday again. She's now the big 1010.
Yep.
Ooh, double digits.
Got
evil
it.
numbers.
Got a Game Boy Color with Pokemon Blue.
She did get Game Boy Color Pokemon Blue, that's right. And she hasn't put it down since, except obviously right now, because we're doing this. But she's making a tier list about Steven Universe. Like, how did you do it? Did you do this for characters?
I did
For
this
episodes?
I did this for characters and for fusions. All right.
Okay, so I know nothing about this.
All right. So very
go ahead.
quick. Rebecca Sugar, bring the show back. It was so good.
All right. By the way, you don't have to
Okay.
scream. You know.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. You don't have to scream. You, as long as you talk loud enough, it'll pick up what you're saying. You
Okay.
know? Okay. All right. So your first is S for super. Hit me.
Okay, so I put Lapis in super because honestly she's been through a lot from the show. I mean, first before the main timeline of the show, she literally got poofed and put into a mirror for a couple thousand years. Then she took all of the ocean's water, being like, that's not bad, but it's like bad to humans. And then she was also taken captive by Peridot and Jasper, and then literally forced to fuse with Jasper. I just need to put her in S tier. She deserves S tier. She's been through a lot.
Okay.
We gotta give her some credit for staying strong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it because of her wing feature?
Yes, and also because she's my favorite character. Alright, and also in S tier we have Rainbow Quartz 1.0, who's actually only shown in one episode. I'm sorry I didn't include Rainbow Quartz 2.0 in this tier list. I don't think I did. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I didn't actually include her. Sorry about that. But I feel like Rainbow Quartz 1.0 is a classic. You know, she's only shown on the screen for about 5 or 10 seconds. I really like her character. it's like S tier.
Okay.
And in great, we have Pearl.
So great would be considered A tier? Or how do you do your tiers here? 'Cause I'm looking here, I'm very confused.
So S is for super, G is for great, C is for cool, N is for not the best, P is for poof, bubble, and leaving lines main, and D is for dreadful.
Okay. Alright, so G is for great. Go ahead.
Okay, G for great. We have Pearl. Actually, when I first watched the show and I kept watching Pearl's like actions, it reminded me of when I used to do ballet, and that's how I got into ballet again.
Okay.
That's why I was dancing ballet. And also, I know she's like really overprotective of Steven, but she wants to evolve throughout the show. Oh.
It's always good to evolve yourself.
Like Pokemon. And we also have Opal in great, because I believe that Pearl and Amethyst fusing into Opal, well, I think Opal is a very stable fusion, because I believe that it shows how much Pearl can, handle Amethyst's silliness. And also because her bow is really cool.
Okay.
Like bow and arrow. C for cool.
C for cool.
We have Steven. I want to put
So the main character is C.
For Steven.
Now, is this like the young Steven, or is it like the teenage Steven?
Basically, all of the Stevens.
All
Classic
versions? Okay.
Steven, movie Steven, and future Steven. And I wanted to put Steven in D because I really don't like Steven, even though he's the main character. Just really fit my vibe. But I know that like everyone will freak out if I put him in D tier, so I just have to put him in
You don't have a D.
tier.
Oh, D is dreadful. Okay, yeah. So what about Pink Diamond?
Pink Diamond is actually / Rose Quartz, who are on this list, and Steven, we just covered. So I don't really know why I put Pink Diamond on here. I just really like Pink Diamond's character, and he's part of Steven, so I put them right next to each other and in the same tier.
Yeah, this show's very confusing.
And in this tier, we also have Blue Diamond.
Okay.
You mean the sad one?
Well, by future, she learns to be completely the opposite of sad and actually really happy, because by future, when she makes the clouds, it makes you happy. And lastly, for C tier, we have Peridot. Not Squaredot from the games, Peridot. Like the Peridot from the show. Oh, like, hey, you clouds! Oh my god. Actually, Peridot's a witch.
Why'd you put her in C tier?
Yeah.
But Peridot used to be my favorite character, but
can we call her? Can we call her the nerd
claw
gem?
thing. She's not a nerd gem.
There's nothing wrong with that. Okay.
All right.
Now that was all of C tier, which was cool. Now we're going to N tier, which is what?
Not the best.
Okay.
Okay. First up, we have Amethyst, who we actually covered when we were talking about Opal. Well, I think Amethyst can be very rash and very energetic and silly, but she can also have some very serious moments in the show, and by future she actually gets to be very mature. So I didn't want her in dreadful just for matureness.
Okay.
And not the best, we also have Alexandrite. I think
Alexandrite?
Okay. Alexandrite is a fusion between Garnet, I didn't actually include her on this list, Pearl, and Amethyst. I think Alexandrite is a very weird fusion. She has one mouth underneath another mouth, which I don't even know how that's possible. And it's very
confusing.
Yes, very confusing.
You probably should put her on P. But okay, let's go to Obsidian.
But if we poof Bubble Waving Line's gem, then we're poofing all of the crystal gems except Steven, and we don't want that.
Oh, okay.
Moving on. Next, we have Obsidian, which is the fusion between what originally was rose quartz, pearl, garnet, and amethyst, but now how it is the fusion between Steven and pearl, garnet, and amethyst. And we actually only see Obsidian for a limited time, and only in one episode when they're fighting White Diamond's robot. It's called Change Your Mind. It's like the last episode of the main series. And I think I want to put her in not the best because she didn't do that good of fighting White Diamond's robot, but also because she just looks really cool.
Okay, and we have
Sardonyx.
so what?
Sardonyx is the fusion between pearl and garnet. And again,
So
she's
many
only
fusions.
shown in about a few episodes.
So many fusions on this show. It's like it gets so confusing.
Trust me.
That's why Dad's so confused.
Trust me. There's a lot of fusions on the show.
I can tell. P for what?
Alright.
For poop?
No, for Poopo leaving lines jump. First off, Bismuth in P tier. Because that
Bismuth?
actually
Okay.
already happens in this show, and I found it suitable that we just put him in that tier. Also because he's not my favorite character. White Diamond!
Okay. White Diamond. I like the name White Diamond.
If you've seen the show, you know what White Diamond does. She doesn't deserve to be talked about anymore. P tier.
No, you have to explain why though. You put White Diamond on
She
P tier.
ripped out Steven's gem.
Oh, that should be dreadful, not P. But okay. Ooh, that's not. Ooh, ouch. Why?
She thought it would like bring back Pink Diamond, but instead made like a pink. No. You know what?
No, I guess we.
You know what?
Spoilers.
I'll leave you to find out what happens in the show. Then
Watch the show. Watch Steven Universe.
Yellow Diamond.
Like
Okay, Yellow
the
Diamond.
one who sounds like she would make a great John Wayne clone.
That's funny, Aiden. That's funny.
Oh my god, that's actually funny.
So,
Okay.
What is Yellow Diamond in the P tier for you?
Well, I put her in P tier for multiple reasons because White Diamond, I feel like, is too powerful. Oh, she almost literally poofs Blue Diamond. And
Poof mean like
Yellow
disappear?
Diamond. Yeah, like poof mean disappear.
Okay.
I should just get you a book on Steven Universe. I can't explain this. And also because
Okay.
Yellow Diamond is just a jerk.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
tier.
Yeah, Yellow Diamond. We don't care about you. You're a jerk.
No offense. No offense, the actor for
Her
Yellow Diamond.
final tier.
Dreadful.
Dreadful. D for dreadful. Let's go. Hit me with it.
First we have Suglite. I think Suglite was
Suglite
actually...
or Suglite?
Suglite.
Suglite, okay.
I think... I'm gonna make this very quick, the part on Suglite.
Okay.
The first dance they do to introduce Suglite is dreadful. Well, I like her character's dreadful. What she does to Pearl in her debut episode is dreadful. Just dreadful all the way.
So basically, the moment you meet Suglite, it's just bad.
Yes.
Okay.
Also because she has no sense of fashion. My
Oh,
goodness.
gee. Oh, harsh. Nah, we got two more. What's up? Who's next?
Next, Smoky Quartz, which is actually the fusion between Amethyst and Steven, which is introduced in season 5. Okay. We just talked about why she has 2 arms on one arm. Like, there's one arm that goes main, like one that like cuts like
So,
this,
like, almost-
and then the other arm is normal. It's like so
That's
weird.
interesting. Well, Steven Universe is not really a normal type of show,
The
so
franchise,
No.
yeah, the show
And-
is full of surprises every time you watch the episode.
And
each episode.
finally,
and the last of D tier for Dreadful is
everyone saw this coming.
Alright, you have to be that loud.
Everyone saw this coming. Her butt was kicked by Garnet in the episode Jailbreak with the song Stronger Than You, Jasper.
Jasper is the last of the Dreadful. Why?
Just watch this show and you'll
No, you gotta explain why. You put her on that
What?
in D.
Well, I think
Listen, if anyone listening to this has seen the whole show, Steven Universe, you should understand why I put Jasper in Dreadful. Well, she like she captures Lapis and also forces her to use the third. My goodness. She destabilizes Garnet, and we don't see her for like 1/4 of an episode. That's terrible.
Until we found out the biggest twist of the show, that she was actually a fusion this whole time.
Oh, that was the biggest twist of the season again.
No, okay. I did not know that.
Season 1.
I've tried to watch the show. It gets very confusing if you don't watch from the beginning.
And and the last thing Jasper now I actually feel bad for Jasper. I should have put her in C or N, because I just remembered. Future, by accident, Steven accidentally shatters Jasper. Just killing.
Jesus. Damn, okay. The bad Steven?
Yeah, it's
luckily she gets brought back to life.
It's a pink monster Steven in which Steven only transforms into him whenever he starts thinking he's a monster or something.
Alright, so that is Ariana Steven Universe tier list.
Rest in peace. The show is very, very, very good.
Each episode and the movie were always full
a masterpiece.
Okay.
Yeah, so and we're full of surprises.
I were to rate both of your tier lists overall, Ari, again, you know, Dad doesn't know that much about Steven Universe. I would rate your tier list a C. And Aiden, I would rate yours a B. Because some of these, I don't agree with some of your lists. So some of these things on the list. But guys, thank you for being on the episode. It was fun. Ari, this is your second time, right? I believe. Yep. And this was your first time. What do you think of it, buddy?
It was great. And maybe next time I can do a Pokemon game tier list from each generation of Pokemon.
But buddy,
I think
we've discussed this. You have to play the games to know how to discuss about them.
Well, I've only played a little bit of Pokemon Blue on my Game Boy.
We can do we can rate Pokemon in the sense of like types, like Ghost Pokemon or Water, Fire.
Yeah,
we can do
I think
that.
games is more interesting. Besides, I've seen the reviews of each game.
But that's not the same, Bubba.
And those are like professionals at the game. They know what to do.
All right, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for this little special guest episode we had today with my lovely children.
Hope to be on the podcast again.
Again, you want to go hit me up on or you want to watch me play some games, hit me up on twitch.tv/mellowfellowgaming. One word, no spaces, you know what it is. Or check me up on YouTube at mellowfellowgaming or youtube.com/mfg22. You know what it is. And I just got my YouTube back, so I'm working on my YouTube gaming channel. Again, I got to rebuild it, which is annoying because... Not YouTube, Facebook. Sorry. Facebook gaming channel. Sorry. I have to create a new page again and all that stuff. But if you want to send me a message, hit me up on YouTube. Camilo Jose Feliciano. Send me a message. Tell me what you think. What do you think about this episode? I mean, I love this episode. Got to spend time with the children. We discuss a few things.
And I think my tier list was
hit me up, y'all.
And
Always and forever. One love. Peace.